Appalachian Aid Jam 2024. Hi, Darin Henley here with you. WoodMill Music Works, a part of WoodMill Winery now. You've probably been seeing us on Facebook, and if you've been to any of the concerts or regional artists that we've had out here the past year. And Larry Cagle is here with me. He is the owner of WoodMill Winery and WoodMill Music Works. Larry, how are you?
Welcome.
Not that I'm part of this now. It's hard to shake your hand, and sort of you're the man now, boss-wise, right? Maybe?
In some ways, yeah. If that's possible.
If that's possible. To boss me, right? No,
exactly.
Just kidding, folks. But we're here for a good cause today. If you saw what we've been posting on our Facebook page and our website is Appalachian Aid Jam 2024. And you know, over the past couple weeks, or really it's almost probably going not on a month, but getting pretty close, of the catastrophe and just the devastation that's happened to the Appalachian Mountains. And myself, I have traveled up there a little bit from Mountain City to Canton, down to Hendersonville, and just up the mountain through Black Mountain and all. And it's, Larry, I'm going to tell you, as I was up there and I was seeing that, it's an amazing thing to see the devastation. Just going in the other day, I pulled into Old Fort. And if you've ever just got off the interstate there at Old Fort and pulling into town, half the bridge is gone there. And the houses are watching, just to give you an inkling of probably what's going on up in the mountains. And I heard somebody say this past week, in the hollers of the mountains, because you think Asheville, Boone, your cities are really going to get taken care of. Not more than the other people. They're not thinking that way, but they're there. And then you start thinking of what's outside of there. And we've had a lot of people now who have talked to us who have been up in those areas. I mean, think about Chimney Rock and places like that, and just going on up farther. I think what did, just to give a little on my experience, I think what does the soul good, and I said this in a little video the other day I did here on the stage, is as I sat on the interstate the other day and I watched folks going up 40, and that's the only traffic is local traffic right now. And you would see convoys of power trucks from Chattanooga, Tennessee. You would see convoys of police people like 5 and 6 long from Wake County. But then the little people that you saw, not that they're little compared to that, but just individuals, you would say, that are in trucks and trailers, and you know what's in those trailers behind those trucks. Round bales of hay, trailers going up there for animals and things. It's just an extraordinary thing for our area. And we have come together here at WoodMill Music Works, along with Dirty Grass Soul, bringing them into this because I think they approached you, and I'll let you tell this part of the story, about putting this on.
It all started with a phone call. I was in Sam's picking up supplies, and a friend of mine, Todd Wright, called and says, you know, I heard you canceled your Bailey Marie concert scheduled for October 12th. I said, yes. He said, why don't we do a fundraiser? He used the word we, which not being that bad, but it means, holy, my goodness, we got 8 days to put together a fundraiser. Right. So we have been in high gear, but good Lord has blessed us. We're moving quickly. So what's happened is Todd's church is Word of Life Lutheran Church here in Vail. Right. They are on board. They're going to be doing some food. We got other food trucks coming, and we're trying to organize the entire event. I reached out to another one of our good friends, Tom Dyson, and he called Dirty Grass Soul and asked them if they had anything on their schedule. And their response was, well, we're getting a lot of requests, but we would like to do 1 or 2 large events as opposed to 4 or 5 small events. And so my understanding right now, they're going to be at WoodMill on October 12th, and some later date, they may pick up another location, maybe in Forest City. Right. Not real sure yet, but they're definitely going to be here. And so Bailey Marie agreed to come back again, even though we had canceled her concert. They're going to do a fundraiser with us. And then we have a house band or a cover band, whatever you call it. It's called Todd and Friends. And Todd, the gentleman who called me and suggested this, he's the leader of Todd and Friends. And so we're going to be playing between the two bands to kind of keep the music going. Right. So we feel really good about Bailey Marie. We know Dirty Grass Soul's off the charts. We're hoping to have a big crowd.
I think we'll have a really good crowd. I know the social media presence right now is really good on that. And some other people who have come on board with that as we've made phone calls, because like Larry said, this happened in a day. This came together really for the most part within a day.
It did.
And 102.3 News Talk up in Hickory, WHKY, is helping sponsor this as well. And give some shout outs. Word of Life Lutheran Church, as you said. And then we've really, for Dirty Grass Sold and being a part of this, have put them in that spot as well. It's just been an amazing thing to come together for all of this. And you got to remember, this is for all the folks in Appalachia. Folks, you've seen the videos and the devastation of all of this that's going on. You can't help but see reels now online of all the towns. And you know, if you ever went on a day trip, because I think Chimney Rock was a day trip for a lot of folks, the road is completely gone. It's funny to see what once the river was there now is like double the size as if it was. It almost shows you God's force with water. Right. And what can happen with those. And even Interstate 40, whoever thought? And they're talking about maybe 3 to 4 years for that being put back on. But just a lot of things going on. So we're having the Appalachian Aid Jam. I'm going to say all that right. So it's a mouthful. 2024. This Saturday, that is October the 12th. It's from 3 until 9:30. So there's entertainment all day. The admission for this, you can make a monetary donation, or we want you to bring stuff. Bring what they need. And I'm going to have to wear my eyes for this, folks. Here are a couple of things they need. You can get this off our website as well. If you go to WoodMill Music Works / Appalachian Aid Jam 2024. Let me get that right. Or just go to WoodMill Music Works, and there is a button right there on the main page. But there's these are things we don't think about. Medications, pain reducers, relievers, medication. You got to think being out in the weather now and maybe being in dirty water and that kind of thing that you would need. First aid supplies for sure. Personal hygiene we hear a lot of as well. Cleaning supplies, because folks are doing a ton of cleaning. It saddens. Clothing, and I've talked to some folks today who are sending clothing. Hand tools. Here are some things we don't think about. Mm-hmm. Hand tools like shovels and those kind of things, because you think of the mud and the debris and the folks cleaning their houses out.
Right.
And then high priority tools, and this might be something to where you could help. If you're someone who could help and even go up, maybe we could put you in touch with the folks you needed to talk to with chainsaws, generators, and those kind of things, just to go up and help move debris for some folks. I know I've seen a lot of those. I was talking about the interstate the other day, a lot of folks going up there. And also specialty electrical items like extension cords and those kind of things. This list is on our website, WoodMillMusicWorks.com, and you can / Appalachian Aid Jam 2024, or just click on the button there on the website, and there's a printout version of this as well. You can bring this Saturday. If you're bringing a truckload of stuff this Saturday, you can, and we'll offset it here and make sure it gets on a truck headed there up to them.
Absolutely. And the one thing, a lot of folks think about bringing bottled water and canned goods, and that's wonderful. However, they've got so much bottled water and canned goods stored up right now, that's no longer a high priority. The high priority, aspirin, Zyrtec, Benadryl, medications, and these other things we have listed, that's their biggest need. And they say the biggest thing, sunscreen, and there's bees everywhere. People are getting stung. So they want these packs that you can touch a sting, makes it go away.
Well, you know, I heard, not to stop you, I heard about the yellow jackets because of the ground got so wet, all of them are out of the ground. I've heard that story.
People getting stung continuously.
Yeah. But it's just... It's a saddened thing. It really saddens me watching the videos. Just sitting there on the road the other day, that I sat there and watched those going up. And you know, you put something on. We're having T-shirts done for this. Proceeds will go from the T-shirts as well. But you'd put one of the things on the T-shirts: neighbors helping neighbors. Right. And that is the thing right there, folks. And you know, we're in a small community from Vail here, where the winery is. Just North Carolina in general. I heard somebody say that all the way up to the mountains, because we're in the foothills here. But I heard somebody say our state, North Carolina as a whole, when things happen, we seem to pull together as a state. And that's not saying other states don't do that, but we grew up in a time where it was really like that. And I think our state is still like that. And that does something for your soul too, to think that way. But that's what's happening. October the 12th, folks, that's this Saturday, 3 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. We're going to be here at 2 o'clock. If you want to show up at 2, I'm going to be playing music before Bailey Marie goes on, then Todd and Friends, and then Dirty Grass Soul. You can bring stuff all day long, I guess, while the winery's open.
And if you need to come in on Friday, if you can't make the concert, drop it off here at the winery. We'll take care of it. We'll get it on a truck.
Good deal. So that's what's happening. We would love for you guys to be a part of it. Come support this. We've got some great music for you all day. Food trucks are going to be here. Word of Life Lutheran Church in our concession building is going to be serving hot dogs, I believe.
Hot dogs and bologna sandwiches.
So that's the flat hot dog,
The
right?
flat hot dog.
Flat hot dog, if you didn't know. But come on out. Let's do this for a good cause. Let's make this a big thing. Let's collect. Everybody's collecting. That does my soul good too. Really, I'm not just saying that, but all the churches you hear and everybody around here is getting stuff together, and it's just an awesome thing. But come on out, and we got music for you. And just to bring some stuff to help some folks out who are in dire need. Folks, we thank you so much. We bless you and just thank you. And the Lord's going to put his hand on this, I do believe, and just in what's going on to help these people through this. Larry, I thank you so much for just you utilizing WoodMill and what it is to help support a cause like this.
We want to help anyone in the community we can help. And our neighbors in the Appalachians, they're our neighbors too. So anytime we can do an outreach program for someone, we're all about it. So keep us in mind.
You know, and stay on look for our Facebook page, because me and you have talked about this. This is probably going to be an ongoing effort for a while.
Yeah.
So probably next year we'll have another event to try to keep things moving and get these people back where they need to be. Folks, we thank you so much. We hope to see you this Saturday, October the 12th. We'll be here from 2 to 9:30. If you got to bring stuff early, though, you can do that. We'll see you October the 12th.
Appalachian Aid Jam 2024.
Appalachian Aid Jam 2024.